Hello everyone, thanks for joining in. Today I have another challenge lock. This one is Heartbreak Ridge, made by NICVT, and I believe I got this from sidepicks. I think that's right. I got a couple of little care packages recently. I got all my some of the locks mixed up, but I think this was from him. But let's see what I can do for you on camera. Got some nice movement here. Just really focusing on really nice tension control and only touching the pins that give me any kind of feedback, because I really don't want to overset anything. And this lock seems to be very prone to oversetting. So, super interested to see what he did with this lock. And knowing him, it'll be just, ain't no telling what it'll be. Oh, nice false set there. Alright, got this lock open. Now, for the fun part, let's see what he put all in here. Go ahead and zoom out a little bit. Get rid of the autofocus. Let's see. Yeah, nice little engravings there. And as always, it came with a key. So I'm going to go ahead and close that and see what my buddy Nick put in here for us. Set to the side. Alright, I'm going to try to, adjust the angle, make that a little easier. Yeah. Definitely has a preference to go counterclockwise, but let's see what we can find out. I feel something in there that's giving me some resistance. What do we got? Flip this around. There we go. Nope. Too far to the left. Come on. There we go. All right. Finally. Now let's see here. The key is to my left over there. Alright. Interesting. I don't quite know what I'm seeing in pin 6. Let's see if I can get a close up there. It doesn't quite. It's so interesting. It I don't know if that's a hollow. We'll see what's going on in pin 6 there. But you can see it's a little recess there, so the key doesn't bring it all the way up. So we'll see what we got going on. Alright, pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is a torpedo pin. Everything else seemed to be standard, with a little taper on the top. Yeah, everything seems to be mostly standard. We have counter milling on, let's see. Oh yeah, nice counter milling on 3 and 6. And then everything has little chamfers just to help it make it a little bit more difficult. So those little chamfers make it easier for the pins to fall back in. But I'd say not quite a trap, but definitely a little bit of increase in the diameter on those. Sneaky, sneaky. And let's see what he did up top. Alright. Pin 1 is a spool T-pin situation. We'll do a close-up in a minute. Like always. Pin 2 is kind of the same thing. Again, we'll do close-ups here in a second once I get everything out of here. Really always enjoy the nice work that people put into their challenge locks. Another kind of weird spool, custom spool. Alright, flip it around, come look at number 6. Nothing in 6, empty cylinder, which is why the key didn't have to engage that. 5 is another spool pin, custom spool pin. And then number 4 is an hourglass style kind of spool pin. Let's see, come here, if there's anything else going on in the cylinder, or I'm sorry, the top up here. No, that seems to be all standard. But you can see a nice engraving there, front and back, like he often does or always does. So let's do a quick overview of the pin. So I'll zoom in. You'll lose me for a second. But here is driver for 1. So you can see that kind of T-pin spool situation. And again, the key pins are all fairly standard, so I'm going to leave those alone just to save a little bit of time. Here's the driver for 2. So yeah, really nice, delicate kind of T-pin spool situation. Moving on to the driver on 3 is this nice tapered spool situation. I don't even know what you call this. Serrated spool, taper, witchcraft. Driver pin on 4 is this nice hourglass style or inverse hourglass style pin. 5 is this nice gin style spool, what I'd call that. And then, like I said, there's no driver on 6, but it does have this nice torpedo pin here. So that's all I have for you today. Let me do a close-up real quick, and then I'll close out this video. So these are all the pins. This is all I got for you today. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If not, I will see y'all next time. Have a great day.